I'm Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm from Agora, and I'm doing this long-form journalism project about mental illnesses. And if I'm correct, you have previously mentioned being diagnosed with ADHD.
Yeah.
I was wondering if that has ever affected your music career, either negatively or positively.
Oh, wow. Yeah, good question. When I was 13, so basically from the time I was in school until I was about 13, teachers didn't know what was wrong with me. About every week, my teachers would call in my mom, who is the sweetest person in the world and always backed me. They would call her in and be like, "How much sugar do you give your child?" And they'd be like, "We can't contain him. He is rambunctious. His behavior is insubordinate. He is just terrible. He's making everybody laugh while I'm trying to teach them, and he's the worst. He's just your child. You need to get something on him or get him on something to calm him down." So my mom takes me to a child psychologist, and I'm just like, "What's that? That's cool. Oh, great. Hey, how are you?" And I'm just like bouncing around the room, and then like in little moments where I get really sad, and then I'm just like, "Just kidding. Oh, I'm really happy." So it was like really, really crazy. And the guy ended up, leaving the room for like 20 minutes, comes back, and he's like, "Well, you have a very strong case of ADHD." And I'm just like, "Cool, what's that?" And they put me on medication. I took that for about a year, and it freaked me out. I didn't like who I'd become. Because it's like, for me, this is what it was like. It's not the same for everybody, but for me, it was like, I'm inside this body, and I'm watching myself behave a certain way, and there's nothing I can do about it. And it was terrifying. It scared the shit out of me. I was so scared. And I was maybe 15 at the time that or 14 or 15 when I told my mom, I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. And I did it originally like, oh yeah, no, I get pills? Cool. Like I want to try these. So I tried them out and it weirded me out, and then I stopped taking them. And I took them again for like 6 months when the band started getting really a lot bigger, started touring. And I remember just being in a hotel room one night and taking all the pills. I had like 60 count of each, and I was just like, I'm done. I can't do it. I would rather be myself and cope with this. I don't want to just numb this. And it took a while though for me to understand that. But it definitely affects everything I do. I mean, it's not like it is a detriment to anything I do by any means. Everybody has moments where they bounce around and multitask, and I mean, we're all basically ADD children because we sit on our phones and watch Netflix and talk on the phone and talk to our friend and write on this thing and listen to music and doing 8 things at once. So I just started to realize like, oh, I have control. I can do what I want. And luckily, I've been able to talk to people and get through certain things where it now has a positive effect, where I use all that energy to expel into like creating stuff, which is great. Thank you, by the way, for that.
That was very helpful. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
and journalism shout out.
Yo, yeah.